Hello and welcome to your East Idaho planning briefing for Friday, April 24th. My name's Alex and I'll take you through the briefing today. Taking a look at the weather impact summary. Overall, much quieter conditions here over the next couple of days compared to the past couple. We'll see a few rain and snow showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms really each day through Sunday and mainly in the mountains. We'll show you a little more details on where and when on the upcoming slides. The next day that we're watching for the potential for wind is Monday afternoon and evening. And we have a couple of slides showing you where and how strong the winds may be. Also, each day, starting today, each day we'll add a couple of degrees to both our high temperatures and our low temperatures. That'll begin to accelerate the high elevation snow melt. So we'll be seeing a corresponding increase in river flow over the next few days, so we'll continue to be monitoring that situation as well. Taking a look at the satellite picture this morning, as we look off to the west and southwest across the Pacific, you can see a stream of moisture. Another thing you can see is a high pressure ridge off the California coast, and that'll gradually build in over our area, but in most of the state of Idaho by Sunday. And it'll be beat down a little bit Monday, but then an even stronger ridge of high pressure will build into the area for the middle of next week. Without giving it away, we'll be seeing some near record highs potentially by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday. That stream of moisture, though, will provide some chances for some precipitation. First, today, across the southeast highlands and the eastern highlands, there's already some rain and snow showers along the Wyoming border area this morning. Nothing particularly heavy is expected, but just some nuisance rain and snow showers. We'll see an increase in coverage and intensity this afternoon along the Wyoming border, but again, we're not expecting anything significant with those. Across the Sawtooth area also, we'll start to sneak in some rain and snow showers this afternoon as well. Snow levels generally around 6,500 feet or so. After a break in the activity tonight and Saturday morning, we'll see another resurgence in the rain and snow shower activity late in the day, so towards sunset across the, starting first across the Sawtooth area, and then spreading into the Wood River, Lost River, and South Lemhi County areas. Overnight, that activity will make its way into the eastern and southeastern highlands. That activity should diminish Sunday morning, but by the afternoon hours, we'll see another wave work through the area, and that will stir up some afternoon thunderstorms for those areas from Island Park south towards Bear Lake along the Wyoming border. It may be sneaking into areas south of Pocatello as well. We're not expecting any precipitation on Monday and Tuesday, but we will start to ramp up our winds across the Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley Monday afternoon and evening. Let's start here with the forecast radar, and we'll let it run through and start back at the beginning, which is here. You can see the forecast for the snow and rain showers along the Montana border and extending down towards the Bear Lake region. And by the time we get into tomorrow night, that's when we get to the end of our radar frames here. But taking you one more time through this afternoon and evening, we'll go through. Now here we are, Saturday evening. You can see that shower activity approaching Stanley, Chalice, and Salmon. Taking a look at high temperatures today. Today will be the coolest day for the next at least 6 or 7 days. We'll see highs approaching 60 and into the low 60s here across the southern Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley. Getting well into the 50s, near 60 across the northern Snake Plain, and really all the valley areas seeing mild conditions today. We're very near climatological averages for highs today. Like I mentioned a couple of slides ago, we will add a degree or two to our high temperatures every day through midweek. And by the time we get to Wednesday, we'll see low and maybe even mid 80s across the eastern Magic Valley, sneaking up to the 80-degree mark as far north and east as Pocatello for the day Wednesday. Even Stanley approaching 70 degrees. Island Park getting well into the 60s, and Driggs as well for Wednesday. Similar temperatures for Thursday as well. The coldest morning this week will be Saturday morning. So we'll sneak down to around freezing from Rexburg, even close to Idaho Falls. And pretty much all areas higher in elevation, we'll see lows below freezing. Farther south, though, we'll stay above freezing across the eastern Magic Valley and interstate corridor. And for our valleys across the South Hills, just like our high temperatures, we'll add a few degrees to our low temperatures each morning. So by the time we get to Thursday morning, we have low temperatures only in the low 50s across the eastern Magic Valley and southern Snake Plain. So temperatures more reminiscent of early June. Taking a look at the wind gusts for Monday. In our yellow areas here, we're seeing the forecast for 30 to 35 mile per hour gusts by the afternoon, and expanding just a bit across Monday evening across craters of the moon and approaching the interstate corridor with some westerly 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. These wind gusts are similar to what we experienced on Wednesday, just a couple of mile per hour lower. And as I mentioned, with our warming trend, we'll begin to accelerate the high elevation snowpack. So we'll be monitoring the expected changes in river flow. As you can see here, the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook that goes through May 3rd, indicating very high odds for the continuation of above average temperatures, and even going out through May 7th, still seeing odds strongly favoring above average temperatures continuing. And through that period, generally expecting near to below average precipitation, so warm and dry will be the trend into the first week of May. So again, your weather impact summary, we'll see a few bouts of rain, showers, snow showers, and thunderstorms each day through Sunday, mainly in the mountains. There is the potential for another breezy to locally windy day Monday afternoon and early evening. We'll continue to refine that forecast as we get closer, and also the potential for any impacts like blowing dust. And as we mentioned, continued warming will accelerate the high elevation snowmelt into May. That concludes the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we welcome those with the phone number, email address, or social media channels you see here. For the latest forecast, always go to weather.gov/Pocatello. Please join us again Saturday for your Saturday East Idaho planning briefing. Thank you.